What if I told you that the single biggest catalyst the XRP community has been waiting for is no longer a prediction? It's now a reality. And it's launching at the exact same time as a regulatory decision that could unleash a flood of institutional money. That is exactly the situation we are in right now. A prominent wealth manager and ETF commentator, Geraci, has just reiterated his warning, declaring, and I quote, "Like I said, the next couple of months will be wild." This comes as the first U.S.-listed ETF to offer direct exposure to XRP begins trading today, launched by REX shares. But that's just the opening act. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, faces final deadlines in October on over 10 more spot XRP ETF applications from giants like Grayscale, 21 shares, and Bitwise. The combination of these two events is why analysts are predicting the most volatile and potentially explosive period in XRP's history. Let's break down what just happened. REX shares has officially launched the Geraci XRP ETF with the ticker symbol XRPR. This is a monumental moment because it is the very first ETF in the United States to give investors a way to gain direct exposure to XRP through a familiar, regulated fund structure. This is a huge step for mainstream adoption, as it allows traditional investors who might not want to navigate crypto exchanges to buy XRP through their regular brokerage accounts. It's a bridge between the traditional financial world and the digital asset space. But, and this is a critical distinction, there is some debate about whether this is a true spot ETF. The fund's prospectus states that it plans to invest at least 80% of its assets in XRP, while allocating the remainder to XRP futures, money market funds, and U.S. treasuries. So, it's not 100% pure spot exposure like the Bitcoin ETFs are. However, even with this structure, its launch is a massive legitimization of XRP as an institutional-grade asset and a huge win for accessibility. Therefore, this launch is not happening in a vacuum. It's happening concurrently with another massive event. The SEC has just granted Grayscale approval to convert its digital large-cap fund into a multi-asset crypto fund. This fund holds XRP alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum, making it the first multi-crypto asset EP on the market. This move, praised by Grayscale CEO Peter Mintzberg, signals a shift towards greater regulatory clarity and acceptance. But the real fireworks are expected next month. October is the crucial deadline for the SEC to make final decisions on more than 10 applications for pure spot XRP ETF from the biggest names in the asset management world. The market sentiment is incredibly bullish, with some industry analysts estimating up to a 95% chance of approval for these funds. Therefore, we are looking at a 1-2 punch of incredible magnitude. The first ETF is already live, building momentum and proving there is demand. Then, in a few weeks, we could see an entire wave of massive, pure spot XRP ETFs approved, which would open the floodgates for institutional capital for virtually every major Wall Street firm. This is why analysts are making such bold predictions. Oliver Michel of Tokentis Investment AG believes that if these spot ETF approvals materialize, XRP could see 300% gains from its current price of around $3. The community is buzzing with speculation that this could be the event that creates a new wave of XRP millionaires by the end of the year. Geraci's warning is right. The next couple of months will be wild. We have a live ETF, a looming SEC decision deadline, and massive price predictions all converging at once. For XRP investors, this isn't just news. It's the beginning of a potentially transformative season that could finally unlock the institutional demand that has been building for years. Buckle up.